babri babri bayre ram. Baba bayre ram, lare baba bayre ram. Baba bayre ram, lare babri bayre ram. Spielt mit Niklas Murm lacht das Kaschen überstickerle, aber mit Knia. Ingeriken, Schleiferiken, nackten Burbes, in Käschenjen ist du kein Pietag. Zu mir gehört die ganze Welt, wenn ich der ganzen Welt gehör, das ist doch schon festgestellter Fakt. Und Hammer will nur wer wissen, Hammer wird noch fragen, wer kann ich ihm beweisen, der Kontrakt. Zure Singre Sotte, Agnus Neifisch in Jesierem, aber seid ihr alle haben Tag. Hab ich gar nicht, darf ich gar nicht, will ich gar nicht verlieren, wird man mich nicht riechen, kein Schodak. Mein Papier bei Dam, Leute, Baba, die liebe Bam. Mein Papier bei Dam, Leute, bei ihr Ram. Gehen mir, bei der Kräuven bin ich pushet brat. Aber nicht geschmeichelt, nicht gechumpelt, ausgesehen und nicht gegombelt, sehen wir Hussen, bin ich Abbasiak. Der Reiche haben sie verlassen, ist bei sie der Mugen schwer, liegen sie auf Datsches umgepackt. Ich, nicht ich esse, nicht ich trink, ist bei mir der Mugen leer, kann ich leichter sie tanzen zum Tag. Spielt mit Niklas Murm lachen, schon bis ihr so zappeln sich. Zures hab ich Otasami sagt. Hab ich gar nicht, darf ich gar nicht, will ich gar nicht verlieren. Wird man mich nicht riefen, kein Schodak. Mein Papier bei Dam, Leute, Baba, die liebe Bam. Mein Papier bei Dam, Baba, bei ihr Ram.
Beautiful.
Very nice performance. Very nice.
Higher. Oh.
Okay, so
Didn't need a
start doing-
microphone, did she?
No.
No, she sings it mit dem Knack.
Who's singing?
Okay, let's start. Arlene, can you read the English, please?
We have heard Lipsha Schechter Widman sing the tragic lament on the Kishinev program of 1903. But Kishinev was a thriving city in Tsarist Russia, now called Chisinau in Moldova, that had attracted a large Jewish population with musicians, performers, and klezmer groups. Here, Mimi Sloan sings Das Kishinever Shtikla, a little tune from Kishinev, which was written by Moshe Osher. In fact, we have heard her sing another of his songs, the lullaby Unter Bäumen wachsen Gräusen. Grasses grow under the trees.
Okay. Can you imagine her singing a lullaby?
I know.
Okay. Hilda, can you start, please?
Spielt sie mir klezmorimlech, das Kishinever Shtikle, aber mit dem Knack.
Ja.
Hungrig und schläferig und Naked und Borves in Keshene nishto kein patak.
Piatak.
Is
Piatak.
that a coin?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's a coin?
Yeah.
Play
it's a
for
coin.
me, Klezmorim Lech, that Kishinever piece of music. Aber mit dem Knack, but with a, I don't know how to translate Knack.
Blair.
With zest. With a bang.
Zest. Yeah, that's a good one, with zest.
Bang, yeah. Bang.
Hungrig und schläfrig, hungry and tired, und naked and barvers, and with no clothes to wear, in Keshene, in my pocket, nishto kein pitak. There isn't a coin called a pitak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yatak. Right.
Sleifendick is not tired, it's sleepy.
Schläferig.
Yeah.
Sleepy.
Yes. Sleepy.
Okay, thank you, Hilda. Thank you.
Okay.
Cookie, go on, read.
Samir
Yeah.
gehört, Samir gehört die ganze Welt. The whole world listens to me und
No, Gehet is belongs to me. It belongs to me.
belong gehört. Oh yeah, then I'm sorry. Thank you. The whole world belongs to me und ich der ganze Welt gehört. And I belong to the whole world.
Good.
Das ist doch schön gestern
It's a festgestellt.
gestellt. Festgestellt. What does that mean?
It's a well-established fact. It's
Oh,
well known.
schönen Dank.
Oh,
Festgestellt.
A
Pakat.
A fact. It's a fey. A fact.
Okay. Und Tomer will wer noch wissen, and anybody who wants to know more, perhaps, Tomer wird noch fragen wer. How does that go? I'm trying to think of it in English.
If anyone asks,
Somebody will ask.
if someone asks,
If someone asks, okay. Ken ich im beweisen a contract? I will show him a contract.
good.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
You have to understand that my speaking of Yiddish, I was a child speaking mostly Yiddish. So a lot of these deeper words I do not know.
That's all
Okay,
right.
so that's all right. That's why we are getting together and learning
Sure.
new words. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
I'm
right.
Marsha?
Festgestellte Fox. Was is, can you translate that?
Yeah, festgestellt means it's firmly documented.
Yeah.
It's a proven fact. It's a well-established fact.
Okay. Okay. Ralph, can you continue?
Tourists in Grisates
Grisotes.
Egmos Agus Nefesh un Yisurim Hobich Zer Zet Ir Alles Oifem Pak trouble and Grisotes.
It's also trouble. These are all words for trouble.
Aggravation.
Aggravation is a
Good.
And Agus Nefesh is like sorrow and
Yeah, right.
sorrow and Yisurim is like
Suffering.
troubles.
It's all bad.
Yeah, it's all tsuris. Yeah.
What is Yisurim? What is Yisurim?
It's like
Suffering,
troubles.
Or
Troubles,
adversity.
yeah.
Adversity.
Suffering.
He's got four kinds of troubles: tsurim, nefesh, agnis nefesh, and yisurim.
Never enough. Never enough.
Yiddish has so many words for
I have
troubles.
that, and you can see alles offen pack. Everything in my package.
That means he's got loads of it.
Loads, okay.
You see, I've got loads of puck. I've got,
Hab ich gar nicht. Darf ich gar nicht, weil ich gar nicht verlieren. So I have nothing, I don't need anything, and I have nothing to lose.
Good.
Wird man mir nicht rufen kein Shudak. So nobody will call me I think it said punk.
A punk, a crank, a weirdo.
An oddball.
Yeah. An oddball.
Oddball, yeah. Okay.
Sure. Good. Thank you, Ralph. Thank you.
Okay.
Yes, Beverly.
Isn't it gornished? The sh in the word gornit.
It depends on the dialect. Gornit.
Gornit is like more like Lithog, isn't it?
Yeah. It depends on the dialect.
Yeah.
And in the klezmorimlech, does that mean it's diminutive in the beginning? The
little klezmer players.
Yeah, it's like tomato, I think.
Well, it could be an affectionate term for them.
Right.
Yeah.
Rafael, please.
Like Kinderlach.
The difference between gornit and gornished is not dialectical. They're identical. And you'll hear people use both in the same paragraph. It's just whichever sounds better at the moment. It's like nit and nished. They're both usable, and you'll find sometimes, again, in the same paragraph, the same person will use both.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Interesting.
So, okay, Dan, not Daniel, Dan, which is also a Daniel, but so Dan.
I still don't know which one.
You. you.
Spielt mir klezmerimlech, das Herz, das Arsch zu gehen in mir. Play for me klezmorim. Those hearts, my heart. What is?
Melt.
The gain is to melt. To make my heart melt.
Melt. Yeah.
Oh, melt.
Melt in. Okay, my heart melts in me. Is it present tense?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Okay. By the Kruvim bin ich Poshet. Brak. Aber nicht geschmeichelt. Nicht gehandelt. Als gesehen, nur nicht gegangen wird.
Right.
Gegangen wird. Them. Them. Ich bin mir Bosiak.
It's not dem. It's zet.
That.
It's not dem. It's zet.
A lot of difficult words. Maurice will help out. Yes.
Yeah, they're Russian words or they're Polish words. Sure.
Okay. So by Dikroivim, then.
By Dikroivim.
Bin ich Poshet.
I don't know what that means.
So Kloivim is the relatives, and Brak just means worthless, trash.
Brak.
Among my relatives,
For my
By the
relatives,
relative,
I'm
just
just
worth
trash. I'm just nothing.
Riffraff.
Riffraff, right.
Aber.
But nicht, but not smile,
Right.
smiling.
Uh-huh.
Just,
Gehanfet.
Flatter.
I'm not familiar
No
with
flattering.
Yeah, to flatter. Confident is to flatter. I don't smile at them. I don't flatter them. They think I'm trash. Okay, you know.
Okay. Als gesehen noch nicht gegangen wird. Something about als gesehen.
I see all.
It's implied. Ich hab alles gesehen.
Yes.
I've seen everything, but I've never stolen.
That's so right. Okay, only Maurice, please, because I hear all people are chiming in.
It's understood. Ich hab alles gesehen. I've seen everything. No, ich hab nicht gegangen, but I haven't stolen. He's happy to be barefoot and this, you know, it's the jolly hobo, you know.
Okay. Maurice, the last line.
What is a bosyak?
Bosyak is a tramp. It's Polish or Russian. It's a tramp. You see? I'm just a tramp.
Oh, Zach. That is
right. You see? Right.
You see, I'm just a tramp. Okay.
Thank you. Yes, Refoel.
Yeah, there are a number of very interesting things in this verse. The first line, klezmorimlach, you'll notice it's got two markers for plural. The im at the end of klezmorim, and the lech, which is always in the diminutive a plural. And so linguists consider this kind of weird that it's doubly marked for plural, but that's how it works in Yiddish. It's one of the unusual things about Yiddish. I also want to point out that the spelling of gechanfet and geganvet, here it's spelled out phonetically. It can also be spelled out Hebraically with the g as it's shown and the et at the end as it's shown, but gechanfet without an aleph and geganvet with gimel nun vase.
You're right. It didn't even occur to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what does
You're right.
comfort mean? The
To
first
flatter somebody, to play up to them.
Okay, yeah.
When I've seen Ganesh in print, it's usually Gimel Nun Vase.
Vase, yeah, that's
Ganef,
what
right. The word
yeah.
ganef itself. And this is the verb, ganvenen, right.
Yeah. Okay. Ezra, would you like to read?
Okay. Die Reiche haben zu viel Essen. The rich people have too much to eat. Is bei sie der Magen schwer. They have heavy stomachs, overloaded stomachs. Liegen sie auf Daches, ungepackt. They're sitting in their bungalows, cottages, stuffed, laying around. They're so stuffed they can't move. Ich, but me, nicht ihr es, nicht ich es und nicht ich trink. As for me, I don't have anything to eat. I don't have anything to drink. Is bei mir der Magen leer. I have an empty stomach. Kann ich leichter zu tanzen zum Takt. I can dance more easily.
Okay, thank you.
Was ist zum Takt?
What is zum Takt?
The rhythm.
What is it?
To the rhythm,
Rhythm. I can more easily dance to the rhythm.
Oh, to the rhythm, to the rhythm.
Because his stomach is empty. So
the rhythm.
Right,
yeah.
rhythm.
I got plenty of nothing. Right.
Yeah.
Exactly what this song is.
Right.
Okay, so Barbara, can you read, please?
Okay, spieltje weer, klezmorimlich. In de zomer zal noords plan zich. So play for me, little klezmer musicians. My soul, you should stir. Zorgis hob ot azamin zach. Tzoris I have of a kind, or a special kind. Hob ich goernet. Darf ich goernet. I don't have anything and I don't need anything. Will ich goernet nit verlieren. That way I have nothing to lose. That men meer nit rufen kein chodok. No one should or no one will call me an oddball. Pardon me?
I was going to say, can you go back?
Go back.
Yeah. Yes.
The otaza means zak. What does that mean?
That's what I thought it meant, sort of a kind of. What does that mean?
Is a kind, but I think he's saying that he's got a whole quantity of tzulas, a whole bag full, a whole.
Azam means zak. Zak. What is zak?
A sack
is a sack.
He's got a sack full of troubles.
Remember.
So he's got a whole bunch of tzuras in his sack.
Right, a sack full of trouble.
Right.
Got it. Okay.
Barbara, finish it, please.
All right. Spieltje meer, klezmorimlich, das Kirchenwehr, Stickler, aber mitten knack. So play for me a little klezmer musicians, the a klezmer tune, the Kishinever tune, but with zest.
Good.
Thank you.
Very good.
Thank you. Morty, yes?
Yeah, I just wanted to mention that on the regarding Zach on the previous line, we usually say the same thing would be a pekale.
A pekale, yes.
A pekale. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's listen to it again. Just get into the music.
Kaschen überstückele, aber mit Knia. Hingerigen, schleiferigen, nackten Burbes, in Kaschen nicht du kein Pietag. Zu mir gehört die ganze Welt, wenn ich der ganzen Welt gehör, das ist doch schon festgestellt, der Fakt. Wenn Hammer will nur wer wissen, Hammer wird noch fragen, wer kann ich ihm beweisen, der Kontrakt. Agnes neifisch in je sieren, aber seid ihr alle haben Tag. Aber ich darf ich will ich nicht verlieren, wird man noch nicht riechen, kein schon da. Mein Papier bei Dam, Leute, Baba, die liebe Bam. Mein Papier bei Dam, bei ihr Ram. Gehen mir, bei der Kräuven bin ich pushet brat. Aber Aber nicht geschmeichelt, nicht gechumpet, ausgesehen und nicht gegombet, sehen wir Hussen, wenn noch Abbasiak. Der Reiche haben sie verlassen, ist bei sie der Mugen schwer, liegen sie auf Datsches angepackt. Ja, nicht ich esse, nicht ich trink, ist bei mir der Mugen leer, kann ich leichter sie tanzen zum Tag. Spielt shit mir Klezmer lachne schon bis ihr so zappeln sich, so res hab ich Otta mir sagt. Hab ich darf ich gar nicht, will ich gar nicht verlieren, wenn man mich nicht riefen kann, schon da. Papa, mein Verkehr Bayram, Lady Baba, my little bomb. Ja, Papa, mein Verkehr Bayram, Bubbly, bubbly, by here around.
Okay. Marie, yes?
Yeah, am I missing something? But this is a Kishinev Bessarabia Southern Yiddish song, but no one has mentioned any regional changes in it. Are there, and we just didn't talk about them, or?
What do you mean regional changes?
You know, Litvak, all the things we always comment on, how it's different because it's from a certain region.
Litvak, Galiciana.
Well, it's southern, it's southeastern Europe, so it's
Is it Moldova?
Broadly speaking, Southern Yiddish, which includes.
I know, but the thing is, nobody has mentioned, oh, that's Southern Yiddish. Seems like they're singing is this like a standardized Yiddish or something that they're using?
I found it
when Moshe Osher was singing, he wasn't worried about what kind of dialect. He just sang the way he sang.
So he's singing Moshe Osher style, whatever that was.
Well, it's his song.
That's the answer. Okay.
It's his song, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Rafael?
Yeah, generally speaking, the singer is going to use whatever the singer's dialect is, no matter how it's written. And the words are not specific to one dialect or another. However, if you listen to how that was being sung, you will hear that it was Southern dialect. Instead of tsu, it would be tse. And also there was a little bit of tata momoloshin, where what we would in Cloud Yiddish use an the singer was using just in a few places. And so that's also a mark of, it's one of the Southern markers. Not all Galicianer use that, but in Moldova, in particular, in Romania, that is pretty common to have the tata momoloshin.
Okay.
That's lovely.
Thanks. My booba is from Kishinev, so I'm very curious.
Okay. Thank you. Morty, didn't you raise your hand?
Yeah, but I was going to say that basically what Raful said already, that it's the singer's decision how he sings it and in what kind of tune. I knew that it was a Bessaraber, but the singing wasn't with the Bessaraber tune. There wasn't the vos, dos.
Marta, you're from Bessarabia too with that dialect. Did you hear anything strange?
My family is Galicianer, but not from Bessarabia. Near the border with Bessarabia, but not there. They were from a province in what is Ukraine today that's called Ivano-Frankovsk, which is almost near the border of Moldova, a little bit to the north.
Okay, thank you. Yes, Maurice.
When I was thinking about which song to play today, and I was looking over the songs that we've played over the years, and I came across the other song that she sings. She may have sung a lot of them, but it's that lullaby. And somebody said, I can't imagine her singing a lullaby because this one is so raucous. but I listened to it, and it's a beautiful song. It's a Moshe Oisha song also. And I was reminded that when I was originally organizing that song, some places in the transcriptions in English, it would say transliterations. Some places it would say boima for trees, and some places it would say bema for trees. So it just goes to show you have a choice of, pick your dialect.
And also she says Yesidim, not Yesurim.
Right.
Yesidim.
That's right. It's Southern Yiddish. You see, I'm right.
Heavy.
Cookie, yes.
We said Bema. I never heard the word Boima. Yeah.
Bema, that would be.
And we are not getting into it. We are not getting into it. You know that? Yeah. We can spend.
How many times do we have to get?
How many times we are not getting into it? Yeah.
No, but if you look on the web, you'll see, and you look for the lullaby, you'll see sometimes it's transcribed as Bema, B-E-Y, and sometimes it's Boima. So, choose your weapons.
Any other comments besides, the differences?
I loved it. I was sitting here jumping up and down.
Good.
Yeah, good, Cookie.
It's very different from Unterbremer, Boxen Glosen.
A singer can use both voices. We have a soprano or an alto, and you could use your belting voice, your low voice to belt out. And Mimi Sloan probably has a beautiful, soft soprano voice. So that's something to consider also.
Okay. Any more comments besides the difference in pronunciation? No. Okay. Okay, so in this case, let's move to the story. So the story was written by Yente Serdatsky. I'm not sure if we read anything by her before. I think we did, but I'm not sure. Anyway, as I told Morty, I brought this story because of its second part. I'm making it bigger because of its second part. The first part is just, it's very atmospheric.
Whoa.
And the second part...
Bethie, they don't weaken. Bethie, she's tough to... Woohoo!
Okay. The second part gets to the point of what I wanted to say, to bring and to talk about, but we will start here. It's a bit difficult to read.
Very much so.
Very difficult.
It's a bit difficult to read. And I was looking up words in the dictionary like crazy.
Oh, that makes me feel better. Thank you.
So, but we will figure it out. I brought it because of the subject, not because of the writing. Now, I sent you some biography of the writer of Yenta Serdatsky. Yes. So she came to the United States and she had, lefty tendencies, and she could not get used to American society. She had lots and lots of problems. And this story deals with the same topic. So let's do it together. So Harriet, will you start, please?
Can you make it a little larger?
I will try.
Okay, I did find it challenging.
Yeah. I found it challenging, but I'm saying I brought it because of the subject.
I think it's great.
I thought the subject leads to a discussion. Hopefully, it will lead to a discussion. So. No, that's it. Sorry. Really, that's it. I cannot anymore.
If you touch. Okay, amerikanisiert ist die Erzählungen von Nest. It says Erzählungen, but I think it's Erzählungen.
I think they're interchangeably. I think they're interchangeable. Yes, Rafael, you can use both of them.
Can you put your cursor? I'm not sure where you are.
She was just reading the title above. No, they're not interchangeable. Erzählungen, especially notice that hey in the middle that you don't need. I and hey to pronounce it a. That's a Germanic spelling and it's a Germanic word. In standard Yiddish, we say Erzählungen.
Correct.
And so you're going to find then that's a good hint that there'll be a lot of Deutschmarisms in this story. And there was a time in the early part of the 2020s that people would write with a Deutschmarisch style. And so that's just the style.
So the book was published in 1913. So that was the style at that time, you know. It was considered to be more, I don't know,
literate,
more literary, more higher language, you know, because it was.
What's the translation of this of that in parentheses?
Nest.
Huh?
Okay.
It's from a story collection printed, published in the journal Nest.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, Harriet.
Okay. Well, excuse me, what page is that?
The first one.
But the number of the paper, the page.
Number of the page 133.
Oh, okay.
133, Neely.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Harriet.
Noch einmal seien wir gesessen zusammen, unser heimischer Frühstück und verbracht. It says verbracht, but I'm going to pronounce it verbracht, if that's okay. Once again, we're sitting together, our friends circle, it's usually a political group, and we're spending time together. Das Mal ist gegangen eine neue russische Zeitung, was gesollt anheben erscheinen do in America. This time, we're going over a new Russian newspaper, which should appear or be published here in America.
Okay, Harriet, is gegangen it means the subject of the meeting was.
Oh, okay.
And you.
Thank you. Die Themas ist gewesen an interessante gehandelt, hat sich die Schädlichkeit von die vielsprachige Ausgaben, welche der Losen nicht die Fremde sich amerikanisieren. Okay. The theme was an interesting one. Let's see. It was
Maria Jimenez or Maria and Jorge Jimenez.
Hey, what?
Who's that?
I don't know.
It was regarding the resemblance of the multilingual publication, which I'm not sure, was not permitted to be Americanized. Is that correct?
I don't think so. I think that it didn't let the...
It didn't lend itself.
Foreign. Friend is foreign.
It didn't let the foreign people get Americanized.
Oh.
That's what I think. Rafael, what do you think?
Yeah, that's right, but we have to translate Schädlichkeit correctly. We were talking about the bad effect. That's what Schädlichkeit is. Of these multilingual publications, which aren't allowing foreigners to become Americanized.
Okay.
Thank you.
You have to understand that at that time, every group of immigrants had its own newspaper in the plurals. They have a lot of newspapers. So the Jews have theirs, and the Czech has theirs, and the Italian has theirs, and the German has theirs. So that's what they are talking about, that, you know, because people are reading all those publications, they cannot get Americanized because they are living in their own, like in their own ghetto of the same people. Before you continue,
Can I ask, is Fremde, I thought it was stranger, but I mean, foreigner sounds similar, but interchangeable.
Don't know if I don't know if it is interchangeable, but I don't know if it is.
But but does it also mean stranger?
It is,
Yeah,
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a concept, based on the context.
Yeah, them dimension, yeah.
Aliens.
Yeah.
Alien?
Alien Americans they can't be Americanized with their
No, no, that's different, Ezra, that's different. That's different. It's a different category, no.
Assimilated?
Yeah, assimilate, Americanized, yeah.
Assimilate.
Okay, Beverly.
In the Jewish world, what the newspaper you read is how you felt politically. So there were like 10 different newspapers. My father read the Tug. My father-in-law read the, I don't know, remember, more Republic. So it was very interesting to know which paper they read, and that's how they discussed politics.
Right.
Yeah. Yes, you're right. Completely right. Yeah. Okay, Harriet, go.
Das Mal ist zwischen uns gewesen an alter Chaver. This time among us was an old friend, welchem wir haben gerufen beim Zunamen der Amerikaner Patriot, whom we called by the nickname American Patriot. Sein Nomen is gewesen Lazar. His name was Laser.
Okay, can you do another?
Sure. Lazar is alt a Jor 40. Laser was 40 years old. Die erste Jahren hat verbracht in Russland bei die russische Bücher und Idealen. For the first half of his life, he spent time in Russia with the Russian books and idealism or ideals. Das zweite Hälfte, the second half, by the Amerikaner, with the American ideals. Yes. Is a heißer Anhänger von Amerikaner Kultur. He was a strong advocate, aficionado from American culture. Zwischen uns kommt oft. He used to come often among us. Ich weiß nicht, I don't know. Teilmal dachte ich mir, sometimes it seemed to me, als trotz sein großer Liebschaft zum Amerikaner Volk, despite his strong love of American people or culture, fühlt sich doch sein Neshama geläutert und heiliger zwischen their cries, that he felt his soul become more purified and holier between our circle. Und teilmal kommt mir euch. And sometimes he had the occasion, as hat sich es nehmen war a heilige Mission und zu bekehren zum Amerikaner patriotism, and that sometimes he undertook it as a holy mission to familiarize us with American patriotism.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you, Harriet.
Bravo,
yes.
Very nice.
Yeah, Rafael.
Yeah, just a minor thing. That first line of the paragraph, when it says Jor 40, the you can translate it as approximately.
Yeah.
Approximately. Okay.
Any question about what we read until now, about the description of the group and Lazar? No. Okay, so since this is a very difficult, what's coming on, please, Rafael.
I'll try. wie die Sache ist, as the matter is, aber tragt allemal rein a bissel nahe Leben zwischen uns zerträselte. However, he would always bring into our group a little bit of new life among us zerträselte, tremblers.
I found overwhelmed.
Look up.
Yeah, quivering, shaking, but yeah. Sein äußeren Äußern his external appearance even, is interessant, was interesting. Well, this is all in the present tense, is interesting. Is hoch und gleich. He is tall and straight. Azoi wie a Wurst. Just like a hot dog? I don't know.
Measure a Russian measure of distance
Oh, you're
of
right. Yeah, it's a distance.
1.06 kilometer.
Right. It's not a hot dog. It's not a Wurst. It's a Wurst. It's a measure of distance. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
It's about a third of a mile or something like that.
Wurst? What is Wurst?
It's a measure of distance, about a third of a mile, as I recall.
Okay.
It's a distance.
Wurst.
Yeah, usually, yeah. But how can that be high and straight? Anyway, voll mit Jugendkraft, full of youthful power, trotz sein Alter, not
in spite of.
In spite of. Trotz is a German word. Usually in Yiddish you'd say nicht geguckt auf. In spite of his age. Sein Gesicht, his face, full Energie, full of energy. Und seine blaue Augen ruhige, and his blue eyes calm. Gute und junge. Good and young. Wie ein 18-jährigen Mann. Just like an 18-year-old man. Sein Seichel, his wisdom, logic, und Redensort, and manner of speech, Redensart, manner of speech, kommt aus, appears, wie es wollt sich wickeln für euch a gleicher breiter Trakt, as if there were being unrolled in front of you, a straight and broad tractate, welchen a gut Oig can vernehmen Meilen weit, which a good eye would be able to catch, would be able to enfold, would be able to see the full substance of from miles and miles away.
So, Rafael, before we continue, I see that Morty raised his hand, and also tract, I found that it is a highway.
Yeah, that makes better sense here. Yeah, as if there were unfolded. This is again the image of a Yorst. He's like a distance. Is like a tract can be a highway, which unrolls itself in front of you as you're driving, and which you can look far and far ahead of you because it's so straight. That makes sense.
So, Rafael, before you continue, yes, Morty.
Yeah, that's what the image that I got when I read it. When I read gleich und hoch and Avjarst, I thought of roads in Russia in the plains, straight and long, and that was the image that I had for the guy, which is basically what Rafael has also commented.
Okay, thank you, Morty. Yes, Rachel.
My parents had a friend whose name I don't remember, but he was very tall and thin, and they called him the Lux.
The Lux.
Oh, I have a story. Well, I can tell you my story later about Alanga Lux.
Yeah, my mom used to say Alanga Lux.
That's right.
Okay, so Rafael, please continue.
Lazar,
usually they said that for Italians.
No.
A long noodle.
Yeah. It was just a tall man.
No,
tall person.
They said about me, Utgate the Langa Lux.
Langa Lux.
Okay. Enough with the loction.
Yeah, go ahead.
We will cook pasta later. Okay.
Lazar had its gered mit Maxen. Lazar was now speaking with Max. Ihr kennt doch ihm, Maxen. You know him, of course, Max. Dem niederigen, miesen, the short fellow, the fairly ugly fellow, dem nicht lang gekommenen heimischen intelligent, the person from the intelligentsia who had arrived not long before. Hamish, okay. Nicht lang gekommen, that not, the recently arrived, Hamishin. Now, Hamish can mean all sorts of things. Here, I think it means from our own culture.
Yeah.
Okay. Says Shane Gaven to cooking. It was interesting to watch them. Literally, it was nice to see. It was nice to watch. Lazar, der Heucher, der Gleicher, der Ruhiger. So Lazar, who was tall and straight and calm, mit dem gleichen breiten Seichel, who had his straightforward and broad knowledge, wisdom, und Max, and on the other hand, Max, der Nerveser mit dem reisigen Call, a nervous fellow with a scraping voice, reisig.
Raspy.
I thought piercing.
Raspy.
Piercing.
It could, yeah, reisen is to rip. So I don't know how to put this into good English.
Screeching, maybe?
Raspy.
Screeching would work, yeah. Die beide haben geredet. It was interesting to see how the both of them were talking.
Another paragraph, please.
Wir haben Tage alt geguckt. Alle geguckt. And we actually all were watching. Hat sich Rosa, die Allreitnitze, geschockelt in Stuhl. So Rosa, who we called, her nickname was the Allreitnitze. She was just fine. And she was rocking in her chair. Und die magere Mary and the thin woman named Mary hat oft und nervös gehust. She was often and nervously coughing. Und Maria Davidovna, die Mittelmessica, and Maria Davidovna, that's her name, most likely married to someone called Davidovich or something like that. She was known by her nickname, the middle-sized. Is sich ruhig gegessen. She was sitting calmly auf den Stuhl on her chair. Und der 40-jährige Semyonov, and the 40-year-old Semyonov, der Schweigedicker, the silent sort of fella, mit einem skeptischen Schmeichel auf dem bleichen Panem, with his skeptical smile on his pale face, is gesessen und geguckt auf Emachkan, was sitting and was watching Emachka. That's someone else, an unusual name. Und Emachka, gedenkt sie sich, and Emachka, of course you remember her, unser 17-jährige blonde Chavarata, our 17-year-old blonde friend, mit die schöne blaue, jung alte Augen, with her beautiful blue, young and old eyes. Sie ist gesessen wie Tamid. She was sitting as always, das Kleinkäppel reingewickelt in tullenem Vorhang, her small head wrapped in a that's kind of
I just want to, are you still eating or are you getting ready?
Okay, now tulle is obviously a material. What is tulle?
It's like a netting.
It's twill.
It's twill. Okay,
It's called the same in English.
Dictionary. Okay,
it's the same in English.
I thought it was.
Use it for bridal veils.
I thought it was lace.
That kind of material.
No.
Okay. Anyway, her little head was wrapped in a material of some sort, Vorhang, a curtain. And hat gehalten, maybe she was sitting next to the window and she's wrapped herself in the curtain. That happens. und hat gehalten stark eingegessen in Lazaren ihr Blick. And she held her glance, strongly eating into Lazar. So she was
staring at him.
Staring at him. Und mein Genitteug hat aufgehabt dem schmerzlichen Zug von Eifersucht. And my experienced eye was able to catch the painful attraction of Eifersucht is a Germanic word. It means envy.
And jealousy.
Jealousy, yeah. Auf Semyonov's Gesicht, on Semyonov's face, welchen hat sich gestarret zu behalten, which he did his best to hide.
Okay, thank you. Thank
Beautiful
you.
reading. Oh.
The reading is, yeah. Okay, until now, questions, comments?
Yeah, I have a question about the blick.
The what?
The 3 lines above the last word on
Ihr Blick?
Yeah.
Okay. Blick is, when you look at someone.
It's a glance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Glance.
Thank you.
Okay. So now we are familiar with the group. All the people in the group were presented to us. Okay, Michael, please, can you read? There is only one Michael today.
Okay.
And can you read a little bit slowly?
Sure.
I know you usually you're quick.
Okay.
Thank you.
Lazar and Lazar kennt ich begeistert von Matschkes Aufmerksamkeit, and Lazar aware of kennt begeistert, awarely excited by Emotchka's attention, hat ungeheuben Reden hastiger, lebhafter, started to talk more quickly and lebhaft, more heartily.
Lively.
Animated, lebhaft, alive, more lively. Sein harter, ruhiger Call is geworden klingedig. His hard, restful voice rang out more. It was klingen, it was ringing out. Und etwas aufgeregt and somewhat agitated and upset. Und die blaue junge Augen haben bekommen a glance. And the blue young eyes got a sparkle. Und geredet hat and he spoke in a poetischer Sprach. He spoke poetically, wegen großen, schönem, reichen Amerikanerleben, about the large, beautiful, rich American life, wegen die Hochkeit von Amerikanerkultur, about the height, the greatness of American culture, wegen die riesige Erfindungen, about the giant discoveries, wegen die wirtschaftliche Äußeres, about the economic treasures, wegen die Gutskeit und Demokratie von Volk, about the goodness and the democracy of the people, und I say weiter, and so on and so on. Und dabei hat getadelt unsere Hartnäckigkeit, and in addition to this, he criticized our stiff-neckedness. Farvos mir will nicht, because we don't want or kennen it or unable to sich Amerikanisieren, that he's criticizing that we cannot Americanize ourselves, adapt to America. Wir Amerikaner in sich, ja, we are Americanizing ourselves, hat ausgerufen Semyonov Semyonov called out. Und mein Geniteur hat gehabt den Klang von seiner Stimme and my proficient.
Experience.
Proficient, experienced ear caught the sound of his voice, der Klang, the sound was ruft zu Milchome und Sieg, that calls to battle and to victory. Und Beemes hat Emochka schnell gewendet zu ihm ihr Blick, and good and truly enough, Emochka quickly turned her glance to him. Mir alle noch hier, and all of us also did the same. Und Semyonov behalten dich dem Freudgefühl, hiding his joyous feeling, hat told the story.
Okay, another 3 lines.
Okay, mit 4 Jahren zurück, 4 years ago, wenn ich hab besucht in der Stadt Schien, das Haus, was ich hab einen Namen gegeben, der Nest, bin ich dort bekannt geworden mit 3 Mädchen. 4 years ago, when I visited the town Shin, the house that I called the Nest, there I got to know 3 young women.
Thank you, Michael. Yes, Morty.
A very small thing. I think that in the previous paragraph, when the author uses the word klang, I think that a better translation than sound would be the tone, because he's referring to the tone of the expressions that.
Good point, I think.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. Any questions until now? Now we are getting
just one Emmachka, I imagine her name was Emma.
Yeah, maybe.
So, yeah, so I think that was her name, Emma. They're calling her Emmachka.
Yeah, and that's maybe the Russian, the
yeah
way of pronouncing it. Yes. Yeah. Thank you, Ezra. Yeah. Okay, so Morty, go on. So now we are getting to the story, to the real story.
Okay.
Until now it was the description of the people. Now we are getting to the story.
Yeah, I will try my best.
Yeah, we know, we all try our best. So we'll be together.
Einer's Numen is gewesen Fanny. The name of one of them was Fanny. Sie is a hoyeche. She is a tall one, a blonde one, mit schöne lange Haar, with beautiful long hair. The second one, Esther, is a mittelhoiche, is a medium height, a roten Kopf Haar, a head of red hair, graue lebendige Augen, gray lively eyes, a weiß Punem, a white face, a schöne in a lebendige, a beautiful one and a lively one. Die dritte ruft men Reisele. The third one is called Reisele. Sie is a kleinenke, she is a small one, a bräunliche, a braune, a jungeke, a young one, a 17-jährige, a 17-year-old, schwarze, brennende Augen, black, fiery eyes, schöne Haar und Keulchel, nice hair and a little voice, was verklingt das ganze Haus, that brightens the whole house. Die 3 Mädchen vernehmen a großen Zimmer auf dem 3. Floor. The 3 girls take up a large room on the 3rd floor. Sie halten sich stark zusammen. They keep themselves very much together. Choć sie sind nicht kein Kräuven, even though they are not relatives. und woile Mädlich sind sie, and they are very good girls. Sie kommen von einer großen russischen Stadt. They come from a large Russian city. Dort haben sie Anteil genommen in der Bewegung. There they took themselves participated in the arts.
No, Bewegung, the movement.
The movement, yes, the movement. Gelernt die moderne russische Literatur, read the modern Russian literature und alle russische Lieder gekannt auswendig. I knew all the Russian poetry by heart. Do arbeiten sie in a shop. Here they work in a shop.
So before you continue, Morty, when she refers to der Bewegung, it's the revolutionary movement.
Mm-hmm. The movement, yes.
The movement. So go on another paragraph, please.
Okay. Die Wand von großen Zimmer, the windows of the large room by the drei Havertes sind ausgezittert.
Not windows, it's the walls. The walls.
Oh, the vent, yeah. I don't know why I said windows. In the large room by the drei Havertes sind ausgeziert mit die Bilder von russische Gedäule, are covered with the pictures of the Russian greats. Zwei schwere Albums mit ist dort voran. There are two large albums there, ungefüllt mit russische Viden, filled with Russian, and I don't know what Viden is.
I don't know what it is either, so if anyone knows, please tell us.
Probably Polish or Russian.
Does anyone know what it means?
Generations.
No,
Viden.
Veden is apparently a document, and Veden would be documents, I think.
Okay. Russian documents. A Bücher shelf filled mit russische Bücher, a bookshelf filled with Russian books. Kemat auf jedem Buch ist ungeschrieben na pamiat. On every book there is written a na pamiat. Again,
to remember. It's to remember.
To remember.
It's Russian. It's Russian. Yeah. To remember.
Yeah.
Yitzhak.
No, it's not.
No, I'm making a joke.
No. It's more like somebody who wrote a few words to the person he gave it to.
Yes, exactly. Remember me when you see this.
Yeah.
A memento.
Exactly.
Yeah, from some friend. Gered haben die Mädchen zwischen sich nur Russisch. Among themselves, the girls spoke only Russian. Und in die Abenden and in the afternoons, auf dem Balkon, on the balcony, pflegen alle drei zusammen singen russische Lieder. They used to sing together Russian songs.
Okay. Thank you, Moti.
Okay.
Thank you. So
you're welcome.
I just have to tell you that in Israel, it exists, I saw those groups in Israel. So it's something that existed, not only in the United States, but in all places that the Russian emigrated to. So, yes, Rafael.
I'm trying to figure out from the context here, this city, Shin, is somewhere in America then. It's not in Russia. So these are immigrants, right?
Yeah, because that's what they say, that those girls, they are living in the United States.
Okay, good. So we can understand that to be Chicago then.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you.
So, Minna, groups, you mean groups they got together and sang on
Groups
the
of people,
balconies
like
and
5, 7, 8 people coming together, talking about, about their ideas, about what it's
Yeah, I
what
believe
I call when you are young and then you have all those ideas and all
Right.
these wishes you to
Then you grow up.
change the world, and then we will see what really happens when you get a bit older.
Yeah.
been there.
Yeah.
I
So,
actually
yes.
think the author lived in Chicago, right? So
Yeah,
that's
for a while.
yeah,
She was in New
yeah.
York and
So
then in
Yeah.
Chicago. Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
And
Yes.
these girls spoke the same language. They probably weren't fluent in English, I guess. I don't know.
Well, we don't know. It's not
Yeah.
written, so we don't know.
But
We can assume. We don't know.
yeah, but people tend to congregate with people like them. And so
Yes.
they had so much in common, their age, their ethnicity.
But the point is they're not speaking Yiddish or English.
No,
Yeah.
it's the Russian. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the Russian.
It's
But
their
let
native
me tell
language.
you, my parents had a group like this, and they came together, and they spoke Yiddish. But singing, they sang Russian. So it was Russian song that they sang. So, Daniel.
Interessant.
Daniel,
with a little message from the young and naive and idealistic. I just wanted to share that in Molly Crabapple's new book on the Boon, Here We Live Is Our Country, she has this wonderful anecdote of the early Bundists in Vilna trying to teach Yiddish workers Russian because they want to draw them into the broader working class of the empire, and they very quickly stop speaking Yiddish, start speaking broken Russian, and use their Russian skills as a way of differentiating themselves from their fellow Jewish workers and thinking they're better than them. Her great line on this is, they set out to make revolutionaries and instead they made hipsters.
okay, but we will see afterwards, we will see the difference, but how it gets. Karen, please. Karen.
It's hat nicht Fariba, was ich mische rein Bemerkung efter nicht zu der Sach. I beg your pardon that I am going to mix in a comment that is perhaps not on topic. Zu hören russische Lieder von schöner junger Mädlach singen ist einmal angenehm, einmal nicht. To hear Russian songs from beautiful young women singing is sometimes pleasant and sometimes not. Wie man is gestimmt, depending on what one's mood is. Ot Steiger, here for example, seid ihr gut, if you please, edel und weich gestimmt, gentle, I'm sorry, if you are good, gentle, and softly inclined or in the mood. Doch sich euch, it seems to you as kein süßerer Sach wie die russischer, harziger, bänkender, melodischer Lieder seinen nicht voran. If you are in the mood, there is no sweeter thing than the Russian heartfelt, yearning, melodic songs. There's nothing sweeter than that. Ot zet ihr wie Lermontov,
writer.
spaziert in a schöner, levoner Nacht. Here, we see you see how like Lermontov walks in a beautiful moonlit evening, and Lermontov, Mikhail Lermontov, is a Russian poet, and he lived between 1814 and 1841. He died at the age of 26, and he was considered one of the greatest figures in Russian Romanticism.
Yeah.
Okay, and unglücklicher, an unhappy one, a mieder, a weak one, von die Verlangen und enttäuschter Hoffnung, from the I don't know if it's desiring and disappointed hopefulness.
Mm-hmm. Yes, something like this.
In Leben, in life. Singt und bet Ru. He sings and entreats rest.
No, he is asking for rest. Begging for rest.
Entreats for and begs for rest. Bet Ru. He begs for rest. Was schmeckt mit Fried und Leben. That I don't know how to schmeck, that has the taste of joy and life. Und Ott singt Nadson von menschlicher Leiden und Hoffnung. And Nadson was a Russian poet who was the first Jewish poet to achieve national fame in the Russian Empire. He lived from 1862 and died in 1887 at the age of 24 from tuberculosis. His work focused on depression and sickness and death. And he was considered the most popular poet in the 3 decades that preceded the Russian Revolution.
Okay, thank you, Karen, for this information. I read Lermontov, I didn't read Nadson, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's a lot of tuberculosis in those days.
Yeah,
it's gonna make a comeback. I'm lost. Okay.
Menschliche Leiden und Hoffnung.
Leiden, from human suffering and hopefulness. Und Ott singt ein anderer, und Batman soll ihm nicht bringen zu die Nesonjes von Leidenschaft. And here another one is singing and requests that people should not expose him to temptation. That's saying is bringen zu die Naciones, not exposed to temptation, and like I'm lost again. Leidenschaft and passion, from passion. Temptation from passion. Und noch einer singt von Leiden. And another one sings of love and misery or suffering. Und noch einer singt von Turma Arois, and another one sings after just coming out of prison. Und der Slushai stellt euch die Hor auf den Kopf, die Bon, and something is standing with hair, and someone is standing with hair on end, staring with hair on end.
Yeah, well, the Slushai, I couldn't. Slushai is Russian, but I didn't look it up, so sorry about it.
And so hair is on end.
Yeah.
Und ihr fühlt, wie es wird zugossen iron neshama, and it feels like melting your soul, your heart. Ihr verflieht ergens in a gefühlen Welt. You is that, I don't know that word, fly somewhere in
escape to, like
oh,
they're
escape,
escaping to.
thank you, escape somewhere in a world of feeling.
Yes, yes.
In a Welt von heiliger Leiden, in a world of holy suffering, misery, Süßen Schmerz und schöner Hoffnung, sweet suffering and beautiful hopefulness.
Thank you, Karen. Thank you. I know it is not easy. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Morty and then Mariv. Morty.
Marty, go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Morty.
Yeah.
You.
A little bit further above. I think there's a mistake in the typing. It should be not unglücklicher, but unglücklicher, with a mem instead of a nun.
Here.
Unglücklicher. Yeah.
Okay.
And Slushai, I just saw it. I think it's a very well-known Russian song. The name of a Russian song.
Maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, it's the word translate as listen to. Slushai, listen to. That's the translation from Russian. But what it means here, I don't know. Maybe it's the name of a
because
song.
Under Slushai, also, and the Slushai stellt euch die Hure auf den Kopf. It makes your hair stand up.
Yeah.
I think it refers to the song.
To the specific song, maybe. Yeah.
Because goosebumps.
Goosebumps.
Yeah.
It gives you goosebumps. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Because a lot of Russian songs are very, very slow, a lot feeling with them. So, probably.
Like many Latin songs.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Mariv.
So could you briefly summarize that paragraph? It's so long, I can't even remember who's talking. And what happened in the last paragraph?
He's just describing, he says that sometimes Russian songs are really nice if you're in the mood for it. And they are awful and everything. But sometimes if you're not in the mood for it, so they are really, they are really sad, they are getting into they are melting your heart, they are melting your soul. And he gives here, he gives the, examples of Russian writers like Lermontov and Dodson. And so those people that
are really emotional and tear your heartstrings. Okay. So he's describing Russian songs. Okay, got it now.
He's describing Russian songs.
Okay, thank you.
Usually I won't say most, but a lot of the Russian songs are very, lots of feeling, very sad, and you are hoping for a better world and so on.
Well, someone once asked me why all the Yiddish songs are so sad.
Well, they aren't, some of them are not sad. Yeah.
Not all, but I said not all of them. There are some happy.
Yeah, you're right.
Sad song,
Marty, you wanted to add something?
Yeah, I from what you said, I just remember that I read somewhere, somebody saying Russians are never happier than when they are very sad.
When they are miserable, yeah.
Gut gesagt.
Yeah. Marsha?
What is Schmerz?
Pain.
Pain.
Suffering.
What is it?
I didn't hear that. Say that again, please.
Pain. Suffering.
Schmerz is pain and suffering. Okay.
They're very, Russians are very serious people. They look at the cold they have to live through.
But it's cold wait a minute, it's cold in Norway too, and they're amongst the happiest. So.
And in Canada.
Yeah.
They have it
They're very dramatic.
Okay, Bob?
Can anyone identify any Russian play, poetry, literature that isn't depressing? I mean,
yes.
the Cole Porter song, but not, I think it's Cole Porter, but not for me. I found more clouds of gray than any Russian play could guarantee.
I know some happy Russian songs, but they're mostly about killing Germans.
Mostly about what?
Killing Germans. Bob, try reading Bulgakov.
Okay, yeah, right.
He has a sense of humor, and he's in another category.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
Bulgakov will do it for you.
Bulgakov.
And apropos Lermontov, if you can read A Hero of Our Time, you should, because it's considered it's the father of modern literature. It's considered A Hero of Our Time by Lermontov. It's not big, it's a small booklet. So please.
I'm astounded he died so young, because he's not only so well known, but he wrote so much in such a short time. And also
he was killed in a duel.
In a duel, yeah.
Right.
There was no television at the time. So they didn't have a lot to do in the evening, so they wrote.
Nina, could you put that name in the chat? Because it was with a B?
What? Bulgakov? Yes.
What is that?
It's a name of...
I know, but how do you spell it?
B-U-L-G-A.
I'm doing...
Thank you. No. Bulgatov. Let me write that down.
Never heard of him. Can I put in a different point of view?
Yes, please.
On all of this? Because
yes.
I'm sorry, but I think that we're talking about Russian songs or whatever. It's like Southern American black blues. And other countries before Tin Pan Alley, where they always give a happy ending or try to make it uplifting or whatever, people sung their heart out. If you listen to the old blues, the really early blues records, it's all very heartfelt and sad. I think that was how people sang. They sang when they were unhappy to cheer themselves up a lot, It's not just Russian.
Yeah, not just Russian. You're right. But the Russian they have a specific kind of kind of sadness about them. Yeah.
You can find some joy in a lot of these spirituals, and you're not going to find any joy in Russians.
No.
Okay.
No. Unless it's about kolkhozes and so on, but that's afterwards. That's afterwards,
Pogroms.
So the word Laksh.
Yeah.
So,
Lange Loksh, yeah.
I was considered tall at the time. So next door was this very short lady, and she'd call me Utgate the Lange Loksh. So I'd go home and cry to my mother. She calls me a Lange Loksh, and my mother would say she's jealous.